BGC flowing, we got Big Kev on the air. Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it. Hey.
It's Fire 716.
Let's go. It's Big Frank in the morning. Jay Cherie keeping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air. Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it. Hey.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Looks good, peoples.
What up?
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. What it is, what's up? I hope you are in good spirits. Locked in the room with me, Jay Cherie, Kev on air.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight. What it is, what's up? How you living? How was your hump day? Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, all those things. Because clearly it's Friday. So what's been happening in y'all world? What's been going on? What's popping?
I got no sleep, so we gonna see how long this day gonna be today. I'm at that no sleep energy, like, hey.
All right, you start driving first.
Right? Nope. I'm gonna sleep first. Brought my sleep mask and everything.
All right, I just want you.
Sleep, man.
Okay, so for those who don't know, we are headed to New York City today. We are going to New York City to promote the station at a few different events.
Pull up.
Not just pull up. I'm just talking about the drive. Okay, who controls the aux core?
The driver.
I got
passenger
that.
side.
the driver.
No.
The
No. The driver has to focus on the road.
has to focus on the road.
So the passenger,
driver
the
picked
front
the
passenger.
playlist, though.
Yeah, the driver picked the
No,
playlist.
If you got a playlist-
the driver has free reign as to what music gets played. There's
Yes.
a difference. So if the co-pilot
Yeah,
got the joint, whatever he wants to play gets played.
yeah,
But when the driver say, "Yo, play this,"
yeah, for
you
sure.
got to play it.
Because I want y'all to know that my playlist is different. Okay, I am going blues. Y'all be like, oh no, okay, get me out of here. And when you say that, I'm like, you ready to drive? But my playlist is like just crazy. I'm going R&B. I'm going reggae. I'm going dance hall. I'm going blues.
I'm going to sleep.
And I'm driving. Okay,
Oh yeah.
if the road is conducive,
Relentless.
okay, coast
4 hours.
okay, okay, y'all, we yelling now. We're there.
We're
Well, no, we're definitely right to New York City. Stopping way by Syracuse. I need to text mad random. Lady Montgomery. Don't make sense now. It's something.
okay.
So there's like somebody down south. Lady Montgomery. I'm not sure what she got planned, but I need to hit her up because she's in Syracuse and she requested a Black Santa, and I'm en route. I can get there and get
Got you.
a quick gig. Ho 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 ho!
No, facts.
Santa's going. But listen, it's going down this morning. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share. I'm excited for the things that God is doing because he was talking to me this morning.
Yeah, you looking real official in your Facebook photo, sir.
Yeah,
I said, okay.
I don't know. Those they new. They're definitely new. But I've already posted those pictures up. I just made the picture.
Yeah,
Their profile.
it was the tags for me. I said, okay, yeah.
Because you got to be all these.
That's
things.
my brother.
But y'all about to okay.
But he's married. Yeah.
Because you know what, when we get back, more conversation, more content, because I'm getting ready to put the team on a little blast because the Lord dealt with me, and hallelujah. It's going down. Fire 716. Don't go nowhere. Stay right here. We'll be right back in a matter of 3 minutes or so. Right here. Big Frank in the morning. Janet Jackson. Let's go. So, for those who are y'all get behind the scenes information. So, this morning, I'm preparing myself, gathering my garments, gathering myself together, and I see, and the Lord says, if you can go and do this for the radio station, why can't you go and do this for me? And it pertains to the fact of, and I don't know, Light Shot, if they own their own, to identify, because they ain't put an identity print nowhere. But if we can have a college roundabout series that as a radio station, I don't care, ministry, the group, COGFI, and legit start partnering with these college kids.
Oh yeah.
Like, bam, we are in you. These are local, but why not do
Right. No,
Syracuse,
facts.
why not run over here real quick? Why not just have a little tour situation?
Facts.
And the idea is it's still you got the radio station, you got to tap in, we got the Big Frank in the morning. But I think that the agenda of what we're getting ready to do is far bigger than just promoting the station.
Oh yeah,
And I said, okay, Jehovah,
absolutely.
keep calm, God.
Whoa,
Yes,
God.
sir. I said,
We
Uh,
just started. We just.
Whoa,
I
God.
said, Lord.
There's just there is a bigger agenda for the station.
On it.
I just want y'all to know that Siri has been listening to the entire
And
conversation.
And Joe,
Okay.
and Sirius on it.
Siri, in fact. But that too, and just community focus and everything. So
Morning, Cherie.
Cherie, good morning, good morning,
Good
good morning, good morning,
morning.
good morning. You can coming to the rock. I don't know if that's that direction, but well, not today. But mind your business.
Morning,
On
Kev
it.
Hamilton.
Kev Hamilton, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Preach.
When we get back, you better get into Big Girl Chronicles and set that joint off. You got about a minute. I lied, 30 seconds.
Asian chicken creamy mac.
You said what?
Asian chicken creamy mac.
Sound good.
Asian chicken.
Creamy mac. It sounds like it could be delicious.
Yeah.
Sweet and
Leave
savory.
my mac and cheese alone. But
Mhm.
I
Asian
know.
and mac and cheese don't sound like it.
Asian chicken. Because it's got that
love
sweet savory
Asian
feel to it.
right. So is Asian chicken with a side of mac, or is like Asian chicken inside my mac?
Right.
So like the teriyaki.
Asian chicken was on top of
The mac and cheese, got you.
Okay. Now, if it's some country baked mac and cheese,
Listen, I went to this spot.
now grandma made this mac
Yeah.
and cheese. But
I
Kim Long from down the street.
we guys are doing food reviews. Yeah, get our food reviews on.
Yes.
Because I went to this spot and in my head I wrote a long review about it. The
Good or bad?
brisket fire
Where?
glass, can't tell you yet.
Oh,
They're not advertising.
Yeah.
Very, very delicious.
yeah.
Pork, pulled pork, outside good, inside no flavor. But I told him in my mind, my own personal review, not gonna knock it because the barbecue sauce is drinkable.
Oh,
Like the barbecue
Okay.
sauce is, okay.
oh yeah.
Oh, so if you
Now
put that
that's-
on side of the pork, now you got balance.
Right.
But then the ribs was like outside crusty, but inside noodly. Now make that make sense. Okay. You know how there's like the rib bone, but you can tell when it's been soaked in vinegar and like the gristle get
Okay.
real soft. It was that. And I'm not a fan of that.
Got you.
Give me, but then they had this basmati rice with brisket. Me and Trey demolished. Okay. We dished. He like my boy like
Yo.
rice. And then they had this brown sugar honey cornbread. Yeah.
Black place?
Huh?
Black folks?
Caucus hand. And I
And they be dangerous.
That's
You see what I'm saying? You want to support your black folks, but then
Thanks, good morning. No,
then the
fact. Like,
Caucasian
wait, when year
folks
was that?
come around.
There used to be this place. I wish it was still open because we could have went. It was called Rack and Soul. Some of the best soul food I had.
white
Now,
folks.
What? It was a bunch of Puerto Ricans and Asian people in that.
Oh,
I said, where is Grandma?
They
Puerto
mix
Ricans
it-
got
mix it
soul?
like Culturing. That's
listen, Puerto Ricans got
put
soul.
that adobo in there.
Watch out for the big girl. Watch out for the big girl.
Big Girl Chronicles.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Beautiful, intelligent, and graceful.
Jay Cherie is on you.
What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is. It is Big Girl Chronicles, and on this wonderful Friday, I'm excited about what's getting ready to happen today. I'm gonna talk about it's not gonna come the way you think it will.
Come
So I was sharing with my people in the background before we hit live about an idea that I have. And the way it came was not how I expected an idea to come, because I was just listening to music, having a moment. But oftentimes when we are in situations and we are expecting God to show up, or we're expecting God to move, we have this isolated idea of how God is getting ready to do this thing. And it puts us in a place where we're able to receive it in a way that it's supposed to go. So for me, with this idea, I would have never thought like, oh, this situation is going to produce this, that could produce that. But if I had just had this mind frame, I can't do that because that's going to be a violation. It's just going to make God look bad and we're going to be out here embarrassing Jesus. I could be closing a door to a possible possibility that could put me on a platform that I have been praying for.
Mm-hmm.
So in this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I'm just going to tell you, it's not going to come the way that you think it will. Every time God does something for you, it's not going to always come the same way. Every time you pray and ask God to move, it's not going to always happen the same way. We have to stop putting God in a box, because our limited expectations will cause God to stop and not come through, because you can't receive it because it's not how it looked. I had a situation a couple of weeks ago that I was like, God, I just need somebody to pray for me. And God gave me a name of a person to call to pray for me. And in the prayer, it was like, I'm not going to even pray. I'm going to just do what you need. Now, if I had to just be like, God, I just want this person to pray for me, and that's it, and I'm gonna just wait for you to make the way. God already had the way made with this person waiting for me to call. Yeah. But if I had to just stuck to just pray for me and I'm gonna let God do it and deny the fact that God was trying to bless me, things wouldn't have happened the way it needed to.
Right.
So in this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I'm just letting you know, before the new year's out, embrace the idea. It's not gonna come the way that you think it is. The promotion, not going to come the way that you think it is going to come. The elevation, not going to come the way you think it will. The platforms are not the platforms that you think they're going to be. Ask me how I know. Because you're beautiful.
Yeah.
You're intelligent.
Yeah.
And you're graceful.
Yeah. Now, because I said out here in these streets before I came here, I said that one's commentary does not change my reality. And that simply saying that, listen, your conversation and how you process what God is doing in my life doesn't change what God is doing in my life. Right. And the fact that I literally said he's doing something new. The Bible says, I shall do a new thing, shall you not know it? I'm getting ready to do something different. So you can't afford to stay in the same lane or the same vein that you've been in for the last couple of years, because I'm about to do something different. I'm getting ready to change the game. And we have to be attentive and tapped into what that is. I have no idea what today yields. Yeah. Fact. Okay, Jehovah, I felt the unction, and by the grace of God, we're going, and whatever happens, happens. Whoever I connect with, I connect with. Whatever business deals happen. God, whatever you do, if I got to go down there and pray, preach, prophesy, we end up in revival. What happened, Lord? What?
Shut the venue down.
Oh my God, he just talking, man. Hey.
Thank you for inviting us. But we about to shift the atmosphere real quick.
Make a phone call. Hey, Pastor, I'm in New York and they're asking for a extension. I came here for one thing and God is doing another. And
you gonna be your father's son. 6-month revival. Something that was always supposed to be one night. 6 months.
No, what's crazy is a church in Brooklyn for rent. Already, chairs already there.
How do you know this?
I saw the advertisement.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
okay.
Chairs already there, pulpit already there. Just got to show up and fill in and pay the bill.
Yeah, they said it was like it's ready.
It's ready.
It's available, and I was just like,
just imagine going down there to hey, come join the station. God has the Bible says there's a word for you, man. Where are you from? Like one guy, I spoke at the city council this past Wednesday. But the past Wednesday, and the guy was just like, man, yeah, I can hear you speak, man. Just who are you? I'm the Dawn Magic Wand. You know what I mean? No. But I'm the Bishop Dawn Magic. No, but who? I just don't know.
Yes.
And all I can say is limitless.
Yeah.
When I say that, what we're getting ready to go do, it's limitless.
Yeah. No fact.
To content creating, limitless. To connections, limitless. If God speaks, he speaks, limitless. If we get in there and just we got to lay hands because somebody want to be delivered, limitless. Okay.
My clothes are comfortable.
Anything,
ready.
Yeah. The world be like anything is possible. No, anything can happen. And I'm just like, God, whatever you say. Like, what if we're going to this trip for our own agendas? What we going for? And God just hit us with a switcher. Go talk to them and say, I need you to come talk to my whole family right now. I need you to come and come to the school right now and just we on out. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. I'm down for whatever. So all I'm saying is to my team as we prepare to go forward, based on what I just said, what Jay Shree just said.
Random.
Don't shut down. I'm gonna say this, and y'all can catch it if you're online and listening on the app. Don't shut down any thought or unction that comes to mind. If you think it, just say it out loud, and if we can do it, we doing it. Period. If we drive in, you be like, maybe we should just go to boom. We going. yeah, was like, this is a long trip. We everywhere, but because I don't know why. I just feel like I'm taking the limits off of.
Yeah.
I've been limiting myself to what I can do wherever. I went to an event last night. They was toting. Okay. I mean, I can't, and I went late. Okay. So, I walked in, caught my mouth. Like, nah, what's happening? I remember this a long time ago, but I was going to support somebody who's going to Vegas. Okay. It was his leaving, going away party. But I realized, and it was like, this is what I heard. Who's that? Who is that? And he's like, oh, that's Chantel's boy. And I just said, God, I thank you for the influence. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just to figure out who I am at this moment. Who that coming in? Yeah. No acknowledgement to them. None needed to nobody. I came in to give my congratulations and my quick prayers to my God. Yeah, my God, listen, all right, I'm out. Facts. But what happens is I can't limit.
Yeah.
Right. I just can't limit myself into a box of what you said I can't do.
Right.
And we listen to me. I swear to the Heavenly Father up above that we are getting ready to break something today, not even just for them, but just among us. Mm-hmm. Because the phase after this, don't tell me where I can't go. Thanks. Don't tell me what I can't do when he told me that I can. Fire 716 Big Friend. We get back. We're getting back into the question of the day.
Yes.
What is the question of the day? Because
if you knew you were going to die tomorrow, what would you do?
Let's talk about it. Fire 716. We'll be back in just a few moments. Don't you run away. Stay right there. Kenny Lattimore. Never knew.
Morning, Keisha.
Keisha, good morning. I wish online y'all could get music. I'm going to try to find non-copyright music that I can play. Okay. That I can play on air for the who the people for the live listeners. Yes. Listen, just to give you guys information that we are looking for volunteers if you're interested into learning how to do radio broadcasting and executing what it takes to execute radio. I'm teaching, training, and looking for volunteers for now. There's a way to get paid, but if you holler at me, I can tell you how. Also, advertising right now is $7.16 per spot. If you're interested in advertising, and I'll let you know what's required for you to be able to get that benefit for your business, your idea, and it will broadcast on air as well as online.
Make it happen for the price go up.
No, valid.
The price
y'all gonna
will
be
go up.
You better do it today.
You better get in where you fit in.
Go to New York, come back. Well,
valid.
We famous now. Prices go up.
It's like $100.
Yeah, because
it's $70.16 now.
Right.
$716 now.
Valid. So definitely take advantage of that, especially my business owners. Our business owners and stuff.
Stock options.
No, facts.
What happened? We got
Fire 716 is a publicly traded company now.
What happened? We got investors. We can sign some contracts.
Listen, we can go to
radio station. Oh, it's a podcast? No, this is the radio station. We on 24/7.
Let's go to Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. Listen, because the next move, I should talk about it on air, but it's gonna be a mic's off for a hot second, please. Stick down. Thank you guys for your silence. Thank you guys for accepting our silence. If you
You're
heard
watching us talk. That's how we know y'all faithful. Y'all is faithful.
Fact.
Some of y'all zoomed in and started reading.
it is warm in here.
It's just a little warm.
My chest is sweating in between.
I'm not complaining. I'd rather it be warm than cold.
Morning, Terrell Holland.
My guy, what's happening? We gotta get you on here soon enough. We'll make it happen.
Court Newsom, how you doing?
What up, brother-in-law?
Facts.
You know, peoples, we see you.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy
We see
Dante
you
Miles,
popping in.
aka
We see you
D Belly,
knocking, but you
aka your city councilman. I'm here at Fire 716 Radio, and I'm asking you to tune in on Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having some conversations that's super relevant, but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you download the Fire 716 app.
What's going on? It's your boy Kev on there. I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked in at Big Frank in the morning. Get ready to get into the question of the day. Dark Knight, Jay Cherie,
In the building.
Going down. What's the question today? What would you do?
If you
What
knew
would
you
you
were gonna die
do? Someone's
tomorrow.
at home crying on the bedroom floor because no, that's not the question. I'm sorry. What is it again?
If you knew you were gonna die tomorrow, what would you do?
If I knew I was going to die tomorrow,
Yes.
what would I do? Probably just cry. I'm you know,
That's all part. Go away, man.
Not the going up.
not my going away party. Literally. Yo, tomorrow I'm not gonna make it.
Throw a 24-hour party. Like, yo, we gonna party.
Got
24
to.
hours. I'm gonna fall out. Just put me.
I don't
Put me in a fire over there. Don't
put me in the fire. If death was coming tomorrow and I knew it,
and then play Shaka Khan.
I would probably be deep and go to the wall. God, like you did with Nehemiah, God, give me an extension, Jehovah. There's so much work that I've probably been praying. I probably have. Let's live in the reality.
Right.
If I knew I was dying, if I was told that death was coming tomorrow, I'm praying for an extension. I'm calling all the warriors. Y'all about to give me more time because even to do what I want to do, I can't do it in 24 hours. I can't even execute the fullness of what you're telling me to do in that short period of time. So I would be like, rob a bank, try to do it the best I can, but then I might get caught the first hour. Now I'm in jail. Tag.
I've been playing everything my entire life. So the day I get the news, you only have X amount of time to live. I'm doing everything. Everything. The Italian Job, executing.
Killing folks.
The Italian Job, the gold heist. They took the Mini Coopers and loaded the joints.
But that's not realistic.
Oh no, it's very realistic.
He said,
I thought about it.
It's very realistic.
I've been playing.
Do you know how many? There are thousands, if not millions, of armored trucks driving the United States on a daily basis.
Valid. But for what reason?
Every last one of them got high value things in them.
Valid.
All you need is one.
All you need.
So let's take that scenario.
Bro, some of them you be having like just DVD players.
I hit
the first DVD.
I hit
Right.
the truck.
Yo, this joint got a VHS tape in it.
It's gonna be just a day of events. It's like once I hit the truck,
Living it up.
for
Out of here.
for 18 hours. For 18 hours.
I'm cashing out on everything. Homeless people, everybody getting something.
Here you go.
He came through here.
He came through giving away money.
I stole it. And
He
got
went
it.
out
Oh,
like
this
a
nigga blessed.
true.
But for those who are watching online, if we can see your comments, if death was coming tomorrow, what would you do today?
I'm getting married to my friend, and I'm doing
my
married poinky point. I'm not gonna be too foul. I'm gonna get married, and then do married things, and then leave a series of messages on behalf of my ministry.
Serious messages.
But you're gonna get a bunch of encouraging messages. I'm gonna leave my sneaker designs to a person I know that will execute them. Let the legacy continue, and then I'm gonna just be like, God, I'm gonna go to sleep because I can't. I'm afraid of how I'm gonna go. Cause they could like if somebody just be like you gonna die, you could die anyway. You can get hit by a car.
Yeah.
You can, Lord, I'm going to sleep. And when I wake up, I'm gonna see your glory.
What if he be like? He'd be like, it's like a lie.
I'm gonna be like, at least I
just-
got married.
I tell you
No,
what,
I just wanted to test your
Test-
faith.
I'm
Yo,
gonna go to
that
sleep.
is
'Cause I don't
crazy.
want to go. That's the one thing I ask God. Let me go to sleep and wake up in your glory. I don't want to die no other way.
Listen, I just don't want to be alone, like by myself physically.
dying.
Yeah,
I think I don't want to be alone dying if it's a slow death. If it's a slow descend,
facts.
like oh, I'm suffering. Sorry.
You every time you close your eyes,
Be like in the Deadpool
That's
2.
not funny. It's terrible.
Wait a minute.
nope.
No,
Not
but
that.
take over here.
That's
He was
right.
like, I see the light. Wait.
Yeah, I think that
Or like
yeah.
like your grandma.
No.
Wink, pink.
No, I probably would surround myself around the people I really do love, though. Like this to have those memories and those. I mean, I'm serious about getting married, but like I'm gonna have those memories and moments with those people I really.
Yeah,
do
you
love.
know, I can't even promise that I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to change the game. Okay, listen to me. Okay,
Fact.
I am taking faith to the. We is getting ready to. Where is my war? I got a report. I die tomorrow. Where my warriors at?
Listen,
Keisha said I would pray, praise, leave a video message for my loved ones, lay in my husband's arms and transition to heaven.
Oh, that's only if God told me. Like if like
That's what
only
God told me. If
if-
God told me,
if
then
God
you know
told
it's
me
coming.
that tomorrow I'm gonna take you, maybe those things. But if the doctor said or anybody else declared, oh, you're a liar. Okay, because I believe
that is not the
That
word
is
of
a
God.
I got destiny and purpose. There is word over my life, and I'm not going nowhere. Be like in Last Holiday. That would probably be
That'd
me.
be nice.
That'd be
The last
probably
holiday.
like that would have a Last Holiday exit. Just wait a minute, but I spent. Oh, I'm coming for your life.
Listen,
Like she spent all that money.
Yeah,
it's a
I would increase my life insurance premium
valid. You a smart man.
listen.
like
Facts.
to like a lot.
A lot,
A
like so much
lot,
that
a
you.
lot.
I
That's why
can't
you
go.
rob the
I was,
bank.
Like I was rich though. Like put it up like I had bread, like
Bread.
$3
That
You
one.
know what I mean?
Who the
'Cause I ain't
beneficiary?
gotta
That's
pay
why
it.
you
I ain't gotta pay it. That's what
hit that truck. Listen,
You know
I
what I
got
mean?
some money. I need to put this
Tomorrow I'll
into
be gone.
a policy.
My wife be getting $3 million.
Listen, I'll be
Dang.
gone.
I'm gone.
But don't they vet you for stuff like that? Like, did you get a
New job, or did you? I don't know.
No, like were you recently told that you had a certain amount of time to live?
They do.
Yeah, but I already got
No.
I already got like 3 of them. So
Okay, so yeah.
And then
if
they
I just
ask-
increase it,
Oh,
Yo,
niggas
they
gonna be
are-
like,
No,
okay.
facts.
When I tell you life insurance is raggedy right now, if you are overweight, they will not give you the lifetime policy. They'll give you like a conditional
term
joint,
life?
like a term life.
Oh man.
I'm like, they was like, oh, if it like they was like, suppose you're this age, like, cause she never asked me like my height and weight, cause I was funny, but
And I
don't
got
get
you.
that
I'll
yet.
reach out to you. I see you. Go ahead.
But she was just like, yeah, so if suppose you're like 36, but you're like 300 something pounds. And when at the time I was like 37 at 300 something pounds, I'm like, this ain't right. She was like, because of your health, it could be a challenge. So what we would do is probably, just give you a term policy
Valid.
until you
like,
get down to a healthy
healthy
weight.
Listen,
I was like, yo, so y'all out here telling the people,
You're a
fat people,
liability.
that
You're a
life insurance.
you are a
told you
liability.
I'm a doctor.
They said,
life insurance told you that you're a risk
No,
because
the-
you're fat.
No, valid. Listen,
Valid.
because listen, the NFTA, I'm snitching. If you big and you got a wide neck,
You can't drive for that?
not you can't drive, you gotta go through the series of a sleep apnea test. To prove
Ooh,
that
you're
you-
not gonna fall asleep at the wheel.
You're not gonna fall
That's
asleep.
real,
Valid.
though.
That's valid. Like being
Oh,
being.
man.
I don't know how we got here.
You're right.
Because yes, you can be beautiful and handsome and all these things. Got to be healthy. Just got to be healthy.
Got
And sometimes we find ourselves on the opposite end. I would encourage, as I should do, my own advice, to get a policy on your children at birth. So it's a $2 policy,
Right.
and they got it, and you maintain it, and they can grow in advance, and they'll be all right. Instead of waiting until you get sick and your life is on the line, now you want to call Aflac. Aflac said, "Nah, you should have been calling me, blood." But those
No
things. But listen,
fact.
it's going down this morning. When we get back, we got church mess. Getting into church mess right here on Fire 716, Big Frank in the morning. Give us 37 seconds. We'll be back in 2 minutes. It's going down. Bell Biv DeVoe, Poison. And I see you. I will inbox you after the show. Matter of fact, maybe this afternoon, because I'm gonna be on the road trying to handle some business. We can talk advertisement, what that entails, and get some things going as well. I must warn you. We can do that. We can give them karaoke. Give them karaoke on a.
There you go.
So Bell Biv DeVoe is playing right now. Y'all just can't hear it.
Car karaoke is the best.
No valid.
That's when I be killing all my Anita Baker songs. I be like,
Also, if you're interested in, and this is just crazy because if you're interested in doing a radio show or podcast, please reach out as well. 716-371-1903.
you got the space.
We got the space and we got the equipment, and we can make that happen because I am looking to add more content, more conversation, and getting things monetized after a while.
Ask for help if you a single person and you want to talk about a specific topic.
Facts,
And you
facts.
like, I might need somebody to talk to about that topic.
Miss her, kiss
Say that.
her, love her.
We got people.
I should have put on my suit right now and hit that corner instead. It's like busting out. Next time, maybe next week. Santa might DJ.
That's gonna be it.
I'm hungry.
Facts.
It's
Big
it hits
facts.
so hard, just like
I got the shower and said, I'm late. I'm hungry. I got to go pay a
Birthdays
bill.
would be good
And
before
then,
the road.
huh?
It would.
What happened?
Go hit
Birthday-
that birthday
Birthdays
song.
would be good
What?
before we hit the road.
Smack it.
the
But
only
if-
like
But if we hit the road with full stomachs, we not
I gotta
making it
stop.
to New York.
Stop.
somebody gonna be struggling to drive.
Oh my God, just stop.
Facts.
Somebody gonna have to eat a light breakfast.
A vegan breakfast.
You better get this 7-Eleven hot pocket roll or something. I don't know what y'all gonna know back. But yeah.
Poison.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that
soup.
Yeah,
Don't make you. See, I don't know. See,
Is it from Africa?
No, some stuff from Larry Reed. This one TikTok that we gonna address.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, Inject Big Hope Love. I am so excited to announce that you can now catch me right here on Fire 716 Radio each and every Monday for Inject Mondays at 7 p.m. So go ahead and download the app and rock out with your girl. Again, that's each and every Monday at 7 p.m. Tune in and have a good time with us.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city councilman. I'm here at Fire 716 Radio, and I'm asking you to tune in on Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having some conversations that's super relevant, but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you download the Fire 716 app. See you then.
It's your boy Day of the Dark Knight coming to you live from Fire 716 Radio. Let's go.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank, electing the Big Frank in the morning. What it is, what's up? Listen,
You sound so precious on the radio.
so precious. We just got finished talking about if death came today, tomorrow, what would you do
If you knew he
today?
was gonna die tomorrow, what would you do?
Yeah, and now we gotta get into some church mess, and yeah,
So Pastor Miles Rutherford, he's a caucus
is it
pastor.
somebody Uncle Reuben?
Does a response to Jamal Bryant's weed idea.
Yeah,
And so I looked up this guy because I was like, is you just being caucus activist right now because
Yeah.
of this weed? He is actually a full activist promoter of equality, black
Yeah.
people, everything. So he on the team.
okay.
Went in on Jamal Bryant. What kind of man of God are you that you would tell black men that you can grow weed to be entrepreneurs? What kind of man of God? This is the high heresy we talk like going
Yeah.
in. congregation is like, yes, because he wrong. Just like this man is, when I tell you this man roasted Jamal Bryant, and he was like, it's bad enough. The only thing that caught my attention in the thing was like, he was like, it's bad enough black men get enough things against them. Why would you promote something else that could cause a black man to go to jail?
Well, because marijuana is legal now.
Not in all places.
It is not, but
Not where they roll tide.
but if you got the legal licenses and things of that nature, you can grow.
It
you
is-
can cultivate
It is the system of what has always been that when we do it, it is wrong.
Fact.
Then we make it illegal. It's wrong.
Hard for us to
Then y'all make it legal, and then make it hard for us to get it and
Right.
to have it. And now it's all these hoops we got to run through.
Yeah.
Now, not my guy. He's somebody's guy, not my guy. Jamal Bryant, like we talked about it before.
I see.
I see you, and
I understand.
I understand. I really do.
Oh, my nigga.
Thank you, Daniel. Everything Daniel was saying valid, but like I personally just would have went about the execution differently. But at the same time, this is an idea that he has. I have land. Y'all can go grapes, oranges, tomatoes, and we're gonna grow something different because it's supply and demand.
Yeah.
It is the herb of the land. It is,
The new corn.
it's the new corn. And but you got to deal with the smoke, and this is just the smoke that comes with the territory of you tapping into. And as crazy as it sounds, and I'm not condoning, but God gonna do it in a different way. Did we not just say? And it's like,
Because Larry Reed said,
Yeah.
the Larry Reed's comment was, he says, so weed isn't medicine, ? Okay, then, Miles. And Jamal, burning sage is still demonic, but smoking trees is not. ? See y'all.
Yo.
That's a different hit.
that's different.
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
He was just- because like I in the medical field, I will say this, come for me if you want to. As a future counselor, I have looked into the medicinal side of marijuana, where it comes in a capsule. It's not rolled up in a tree. You ain't gotta go get a blunt. None. The medical side of it, and for anxiety and depression, I would prescribe medicinal over some of these other medications, because some of these other medications are literally cutting your life short, like cutting your life in half.
For sure.
But that's because it's a prescription. That's because it is in capsule form, and it gives you the agents that you need to help with the medicine without the high. That's the only thing I would promote as far as like me being a counselor when it comes to like anxiety, depression, and other stuff. Because like now they're like, oh, I'm gonna smoke weed for depression. There is medicinal weed that you can get that you ain't gotta roll up. You ain't gotta microdose. You don't have to, take shots of ketamine. It's medicinal. There's things that you can do.
You ain't got to be high on weed methanol. I just made that
Because I would recommend,
so
as like I
far
said, and come for me if you want to. The elder will promote the elder will promote
Say less.
medicinal capsule weed that I know it's modified, and it's making sure that it's not just you getting high.
So so Dante earlier said that did somebody call for whole life insurance, and if so, hit him up. So Dante does whole life. You need insurance.
Let's go.
Dante do a lot of things.
Facts.
Dante out here in the streets.
And Destin Joy said, out of all the things to encourage to do, why this? I just because I'm gonna say this, and I'm just talk conspiracy and big pharma.
I'm gonna just stay.
I thought my biggest
Silent
thing
on
would
this.
just be the why. Like, you gotta kind of at this point, you grow up, you learn that you gotta work with what you get.
Yeah, and
this is what I got right now.
And for me, and I'll say this, that it doesn't have to. I'm gonna say how I hear it. It doesn't have to be hood version,
Right.
execution. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if I have a farm and I'm growing and I got this dispensary, what they come to grab and to do to extract. You got to extract the oil out of something.
Yeah.
You got to grab for Big Pharma to get it,
Wine
to
press.
flip it.
Yeah.
You got to go to the pressure of the herb.
We need to be delivered.
What I'm giving you is the pressure, just like the olive branch, the weed plant. Just like, yeah. Don't get me started because that really it could. I'm getting out of here.
No fact.
Because come on, it's the oil.
It's the oil.
The reason why you're not getting what you need because you ain't got no
oil.
Just like I said, I'm not against people be like, oh my God, I'm against. I am not against medicinal weed.
Yeah.
I just don't like the idea of you hitting up the dope man and it's
Dope
like
man.
Dope man.
to get the weed because because you want to be high. That's where I'm like, no. Like
Desta Joy says, how about preaching Jesus and him crucified? I watched the interview. I lost you. Hold on. My finger's too big. How about I watched the interview and that part where he said it would draw people to church. How about drawing people to Christ by lifting him up? Next, stripper pose. I mean, this is definitely a money maker.
Church.
they
And of
already got
course,
stripper
a great
poles.
exercise.
The church tried the stripper thing.
They
He wasn't here for
they
that
tried the
conversation.
stripper pole.
And
It
was a 7
no,
o'clock.
you
it was called stripping for Jesus.
you can definitely preach Jesus and they shall come. Like you can definitely lift them up and their lives can change and evolve.
No fact.
And
how it works.
valid. Just simply put,
The blood still
facts.
works.
And this is a part of church that, and once again, it ain't me, okay, of business and evolving because I talked to Dante on the show Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Thursday at 11. I talked to him about that as a church, I'm over the suffering saint. And I'm not saying like you won't go through, you don't have adversity, you have ups and downs, but I want to make sure that I am providing you the essentials you need to survive and live well while being saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost, filled, fire, baptized, tongue talking, and those things. Now, I believe that Jamal Bryant and his talk he had to do with God and in himself, that this is a method for him to do that. Because as much as I am for the church, I am for the community. And for the community, I can use this process to hire young black men to really teach agriculture. This is what he said in the interview. To teach agriculture and to show them how business works. Now, this is the legal side because it could have been, it could have been poppy seeds. It could have been something else.
Not poppy seeds.
Right, but I comprehend how that can work for a community advancement. Not necessarily, this is, and we talked about it before. This is not the method to escape your problems or whatever, but this is the method to teach you some things, give you some qualities to take advantage of what's happening in the land. Now, when you talk about we talk about the use of marijuana, the use of cannabis and the pros and cons of that, and then that talks about a person's behavior, conduct. Because just because I work at General Mills don't mean I got to go eat General Mills cereal.
Right.
Fact.
Though Cheerio.
Honey
Nut Cheerios.
Though our city smells
Honey
like
nut.
Cheerios
So nice though.
in the summer.
Apple Cheerios.
Yeah, as Dante said, practical and applicable.
There you go.
Because it's and I think it's bigger than just
It's bigger than the flower.
it's bigger than just the church itself inside the walls. And I get community. And this is something that we have the biggest land. We own the biggest land here in Atlanta, I believe, in Atlanta. And
Where it's not fully legal.
so
Fully.
so here's a possibility.
No, but when I said it's not fully legal, so
No,
your
partially.
doctor can prescribe it, but it's not legal that you can actually like be down the street
Right. So it's-
smoking
and-
like they are.
Right.
here.
So
It's not Seattle.
and right, and too,
Right.
like, and that's what I'm talking about too. Like, we're not talking about a hood distribution.
Right. We're talking
Carefully,
legit
okay. I don't know if you guys watched.
distribution.
What was it? Talking Bad? Not Talking
Breaking
Bad.
Bad.
Breaking Bad.
That's my joint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're not
in your
talking about.
underwear.
Oh,
45.
I'm the drug kingpin.
Yeah.
Here's the stuff. Y'all go grow it. Y'all go work it here. Y'all go hit the corners.
Right. No.
We're talking about. I am now a dispensary,
Fact.
which all we do now here is that we grow this product. we mature it, we grow it, and then we have people who are going to come and they're gonna distribute it across the United States. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, yada yada, and it doesn't require inhaling. It's not a step required. Now you get in, you start chewing the plants, you eat them. It's like you working at Burger King and you get a soda pop. Get out my stuff. you just
eating fries.
Eating the fries. Definitely. And
this is not crispy.
And I'll say this, and then I'll let it go for myself. Is that if this is something that he's been commissioned to do, there is a level of smoke that comes with it.
Yeah.
And if he is graced to handle it, he has to handle it.
Yeah. Right.
It's not for everybody.
No.
It's not. It's not. It's not. Just because if you try it, no. Because you're gonna be the one bring it home. Look what I did today, and your kids gonna get it, and you can be all like, "Oh, no, the whole family high, just out here, just lift it, zoot it, just zoot it," because we didn't know.
Can't wake up in the morning,
Dude.
take kids to school.
A company. This is dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, a
Hold on,
company.
before you go there and read something real quick because they're talking over here. I'm all for finding new vehicles and tacticals to draw people in. There does have to be a standard. I get that the legal and what Jay Bryant is trying to do and get across. However, this approach seems to be a bit more opportunistic. Does it have to be tied to the church? Exactly. He can accomplish all of these business endeavors separate from the church of God. I don't know. I'm just taking all things are expedient. Some, and Keisha says some can. Some can't. Oh, I found that I can. Okay. No, valid. So no, thank you guys for your thoughts. Go ahead to the next one.
A company is selling Christian Ouija boards to talk directly to Jesus. So apparently,
what's wrong with the people?
prayer is just not effective.
What's wrong with the people?
I don't know what the thing is called. I'm gonna call it a mouse. If the mouse don't move, Jesus ain't talking. Now they see it.
Yeah, like.
But what, have you forgotten about the prophets? Have we? What,
oh my God.
Did you? You know
in
what?
The Bible you read.
You know what it is? They don't want to. They you ain't got to pray for prophecy, but you know, back in the day, you had to come with a seed to get received from the prophet. But what happens is now you want to pray and put your hands on a board for somebody pinky toe to move it to a letter to spell out words, yes or no. Shut up. You want to take the basis, demonic activity that it was created for, and try to flip it to Jesus
and think that is going
and think that Jesus is not enough.
Right.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Like they was like, this
Show
is,
me a sign.
This is directly to talk to Jesus. And when I read it, I'm like, so prayers don't work no more. So we don't talk to Jesus in prayers no more. We need
so we don't have to wait for answers.
Humanity, I'm telling you.
Correction for Keisha. Keisha said, I cannot. That was not, I cannot. That was a typo.
Yeah.
Got you corrected.
So if y'all out here trying to buy Christian Ouija boards, you just open up a portal.
There's no such
I want to
thing.
see what makes it different.
Okay,
no. So
this the
How
board.
does it look?
God,
How
I
does
need-
it make it
hold on, let me
different?
pull up the
That's
picture.
all I want to know.
I'll show you.
God, I need you in the name of Jesus. Got to show up for me right now, oh God. What do I do, oh God?
STOPs.
M-E and pray. Oh, that's different.
Yo, that's what would be the joke is you get the Ouija board and you talking to the Lord and the Lord tell you to pray.
Pray.
He tell you
So
to
it
stop.
says
He tell you
the
to-
the Holy Spirit board communicate directly with Jesus, and it's got a cross, Jesus on the cross. Yeah.
Jesus is not on the cross anymore.
I
And
don't know that white man.
And a guy who looks like
Facts.
the dude who played the original character of Moses in the Ten Commandments.
Oh yeah, he don't look like that. You don't read your book.
It says goodbye, Jesus.
Wait,
Mm-mm.
and wait.
Holy Spirit board.
Is that in an affinity?
And infinity.
Facts. Facts.
But it's got the Roman Catholic cross joint as the.
I'm not Roman.
Yo.
But I'm not Catholic.
Yo.
Not knocking those out, but this is
We gotta
is not-
stop.
White people, y'all created.
Right.
No,
Lord, send
y'all
me a
just-
sign. Here's
y'all-
a board.
Y'all
No.
stupid.
It's just you gotta stop playing
A
with
part of me wished that I thought of the idea.
It's a game
just
called
to get the
Road to
money
Heaven.
Just to imagine, just
from it. Imagine the bank. That's all I'm saying. Like Somebody made
You
$1
can't
million
even go
off
talk
this
to God. You
already.
need your. I need my board. Where's my board, oh God? I need my board,
Somebody
oh
already
God.
made $1 million off it already.
Why are you not talking to me?
We just gotta stop, y'all.
Yeah.
Jesus died, so we have a direct line. I'm gonna need you to stop being out here trying to buy Christian Ouija boards. This
Right.
this stuff
It
like this is
don't
the reason
work.
why we got a Queen James Bible out here. This is why, because people
The-
don't know how to sit
The
down.
problem is, it's a main street, and y'all trying to take side streets.
Side street. Akeisha said, "Help me, Lord, I can." Oh boy, what I did. How your kids? Y'all better read this. I find that I cannot. Okay, I'm done. I
Yo.
got you replying to the situation. But no, but listen.
I'm gonna get saved. Sorry.
Same sorry.
Say sorry.
And then Kevin brought up the conversation about the man of God, the preacher, yelling at the parents to get
that-
their kids.
Get your kids under control.
You know,
Give them something to eat. 'cause
It-
I
it-
can't-
it-
Now, my only thing is, if it happened at your church, how would you say something to
Right.
your pastor? Our pastor.
Kids,
you know?
kids are loud at ours.
Listen, and our preacher is different. Our pastor
yeah,
is different.
it depends. If your kid is a consistent nuisance,
Oh yeah.
and continue, and I get you got to get church. Number one, I got roasted a couple Sundays ago for letting my son be free, because it's church, and I get that there's a discipline that's required that comes with training them up, and it's church, and it's an hour in one place, one seat. We is bored.
When we loud and we running, I'll let him be loud.
Fact. But for the preacher, the way he did it, he could be more tasteful with his
Yeah.
delivery. He could have sent the usher. You can do 2 codes to the,
He could have just embraced it.
yeah. And
And just
and
let
if
it
you
be
can't
what it
hear God
was.
over the baby
You
talking,
Ain't, you ain't tapped
you
in.
ain't tapped
You
in.
ain't-
There is no oil.
There is no.
You were supposed to have your message already together.
Facts.
It reminds me of the
You gotta have
of
a
the-
PowerPoint.
It reminds me of the white preacher who called out his congregation. This happened a couple years ago. Called out his congregation members. He was like, "Oh, but you want me to perform your wedding ceremony, but you ain't been to church in 6 months." Like he was
Oh,
like, he
yeah.
was like, "Oh, look at you. You ain't been to church in a year. Now you in here sleep." Like he called out people
Yes.
in the, and I was just sitting there like, he's lucky because you're a caucus. Because if you had did that in the black church,
Listen.
No.
wouldn't have
No,
been
remember that?
as
Kevin, what you thinking about?
I would have been on the floor.
Bishop Robert L.
Yes,
Sanders.
I would have been on the floor.
And I
He done
won't say who
called
it is.
out. He called people out.
Now Bishop Robert L. Sanders preached with and God said he's not a hub preacher.
Yeah.
But he got his little cloth he'll fold and he wiped his bald head or whatever. In the middle of his bald, we got here on side. And
One Sunday.
one Sunday he was just like,
He made one.
somebody get up and stand
Stand
under
under
the
the
light.
light. His feelings was hurt.
Oh no! After that, it was over. It was over.
It
After
was
that,
a wrap.
remember lost. But it was that they were laughing
Yo.
and they were laughing and they were just talking and you just heard it
Mhm.
and he was just like, it got him out under the light. Oh, this is not a game.
Nope, not a game at
Ain't
all.
nobody ever.
yeah, but like I said, kids are gonna be kids in church. Like we've had,
You know what? You say that, but let me pause
we've
because
had. Well, no, because even Bishop, like kids used to walk up to Bishop while he was praying. Bishop would pick him up,
Pick him up and
and
keep
kids
preaching.
still
Yeah,
keep
you-
going.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's good. But the kids got locked out the back room. Okay, the kids done got it in trouble. The kids
Yeah.
done got chips and oozing noodles places that I didn't even know they could be. The kids. Okay, but I think mid-service, the kids, you just gotta understand that they're children. Their attention span is different.
Right.
I used to beat up parents for the tablet. I understand it now.
Yeah.
I used to be like, "Why your kid is out here watching?" I get it today. Watch on, my brother. Watch on.
No.
and even now, you
facts.
still want your cell phone.
Right.
He's not happy with the
No
tablet.
doubt. So I think that
the same thing. You do
That-
it
in
all the
his
time.
mind, is different.
but you know how you got people. That's not adult toys. Just sounded wrong. But you know, I got people like, it's good that I have my own, but the fact that you have it, I admire you an adult. I want what you got.
Facts.
So I feel more important doing it on yours than doing it on mine. I feel more. It's the same thing, sir.
No facts.
But, yeah,
So that's what I have for church mess.
yeah. I think that. Do I have any church mess?
All age.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
Your 7-year-old acting a fool in church.
Right.
That's
Right.
that's because your parents have not effectively knocked you out.
Your
That's-
2-3-year-old.
like the
ain't even
little
been
boy
to
that
school.
like the little boy that was at True Bethel, and he was on live and he was recording himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Now that was kind of wrong though because they was singing the song.
Yeah.
Like, y'all always sing the song.
So-
Let the boy have it.
No,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You know,
Just do better, people.
do better. Absolutely. This is going on. We'll get back. We're getting into
Hot topic.
Hot Topics going down. Fire 716, Big Frank in the morning. Just catch this beat for a minute.
Ooh. Hey, watch.
Yeah. Big head, y'all. Get it.
Watch out. Hey.
Peter Pepper, pick the pepper, pick.
Hey.
You probably can't hear me because it's so loud. Right, no, and I can't. They hear it. If y'all want to rap on that beat, y'all really can. This beat is purchasable. Okay, legit. It's been purchased.
Well, men of Omega Sci-Fi. If you would like this track,
Fact, this is
Fire
good.
716.
I was starting to, but I said I won't get shot today. I'm not about to be on the road talking about we found him. We found him. That was him. They go in New York.
The men of Omega Sci-Fi. If you would like to copy this track, Fire 716.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city council. I'm here at Fire 716 Radio, and I'm asking you to tune in on Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having some conversations that's super relevant, but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you download the Fire 716 app. See you then.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, Inject Faith Hope Love. I am so excited to announce that you can now catch me right here on Fire 716 Radio each and every Monday for Inject Mondays at 7 p.m. So go ahead and download the app and rock out with your girl. Again, that's each and every Monday at 7 p.m. Tune in and have a good time with us.
Fire 716, American Boss LLC invites you to the Christmas is Coming. Join us, the Boss Call. Every boss of America together with one action with Help Self. Free hot beverages, soups, Monday through Friday, breakfast, lunch, and dinner available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, starting December 1st until the new year. Donations are welcome and must be closed and sealed. That is at 453 Elmwood Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York, 14301. Definitely stop by there and check that out. They got great things on the way. Once again, that is All Boss, my eyes, All Bosses LLC. Great things is happening in the city. We're back. We never left. It's going down, y'all.
For the bosses.
Hot topics.
Hot topic.
What we got going on?
So we'll start out with this one. A customer shoots a KFC employee because they ran out of corn.
Because we're tired of the KFC on Fillmore.
This was in Kentucky.
And
Thank you.
Not having.
Thank you.
This was in Kentucky,
I know.
but the feelings are real.
No, because when we had the snowstorm, when the snow came.
Yeah.
That KFC because I know they're going to run out.
No, listen. I ain't ate all day. Right? I finally get a ride to go to KFC.
Yes.
Get to the drive-through. They don't close till 10,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. It is 9:00. Sorry, we closed. We've been inactive for the last hour. No, you're not. We're not doing this. When I say from 0 to 100,
Oh, I'm valid.
I was heated.
You better give me a coleslaw.
You
Man,
better give me something. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all ain't had no service in an hour. Y'all sign says 10 o'clock.
Right.
Don't close till 10.
That is crazy.
Right.
That
Give me what you got.
That particular KFC
Yeah, good morning,
has
Darren.
They just
has
raggedy.
ran out of chicken. First thing Sunday. Just we ain't got no chicken.
They come in with nothing. We nothing. We ain't got.
That joint in Kentucky, The only thing I don't understand about running out of things is because KFC only sells 4 things: chicken, corn, mashed potatoes,
Coleslaw.
Fries.
Coleslaw, biscuits, cakes,
Biscuits and fries.
Biscuits.
cakes.
Just make biscuits.
They got treats.
They got cake.
Potato
Yeah.
They're
wedges.
making cake.
Yo,
You
no,
know they ain't making no cake. You know that cake.
No,
is
like the
brought in.
Oh yeah,
little-
they got Tops cake.
the little
The
chocolate,
chocolate-
the
chocolate
little chocolate joint,
$5.
It's good though.
It's crack,
Is it?
but
And then they got the lemon jump
I'm
off.
when I got the
I'm
munchies,
talking
because I don't
about-
like chocolate cake.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm not talking about they
Yeah.
4 food groups. Okay.
because it's the same chicken, just different sauces on them. The sandwiches is the same chicken.
Facts. The what was that? The Nashville hot, the Tennessee hot, and the or something, one of the Tennessee Gold and Nashville hot joints.
Yeah.
Crazy. Just honey
Yes.
mustard and
And
spicy
not
sauce.
spicy.
So they steady running. So unfortunately, an employee got shot over some corn.
It's stupid.
That's
like
stupid.
Was it like okay? Was the corn the
Was he
initi-
disrespectful?
right? So is the corn the initiator of the argument?
She was survivor.
And
Corn is
then
dumb.
he just about to disrespect me because I mean, how old was the shooter?
Excuse me, y'all forgot my corn. Well, we told you we ain't had no corn.
Who
No,
you-
y'all
Who
didn't.
y'all talking to?
Facts.
You
Wow.
talking?
Not enough to
Did they
shoot
survive?
somebody.
It's
they
still
did.
not enough to shoot somebody.
I'm gonna shoot you in your toe.
They alive or they
Learn
dead?
some respect.
They suffered serious injury, but they are still alive.
They got shot in their foot.
Yep.
You shoot me. in my pinky.
Now you can't walk.
This is not.
Now you ain't got no balance.
don't be the
Ignorant.
don't be the corn shooter.
Shot-
Don't be the
Shot him in his corn.
Why are we
Over
like
corn.
this? Angela Bassett is the first MCU actor to be nominated for a Golden Globe.
Okay.
So-
Angela Bassett deserves
all of
so.
it.
She needs. If she don't get an
She got-
Oscar for
You know what?
Wakanda
We
Forever,
We don't need the white
should
man's
be-
approval.
She should
Um,
be-
For 911.
For
She
911,
should already got
for
EGOT.
Tina Turner, for Stella.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
Like I said,
has
She should already EGOT.
Like,
she already
facts.
there. She should already have it.
the industry has crapped on Angela Bassett so much.
She done played
They-
every-
she need her own award.
Listen,
The
the
Angela
Angela
Bassett
Bassett
The
Award.
Angela Bassett Award.
because she has literally played so many iconic roles,
No, for
and
sure.
the industry has crapped on her.
Yeah.
She needs, if she don't get an Oscar because of Wakanda Forever, the person who produces it needs to get Will Smith slapped.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you seen Wakanda?
Maybe
No.
No.
He has not.
Me neither. You're the only
Will
one.
Smith ain't hit
I'm the only one.
So-
at the table
Seen it.
who has
So we gonna see it
Y'all ain't none of y'all seen
Wait,
it yet?
I guess we doing a matinee.
I
while
can
we
tell
get,
you.
when we get to the city.
Nah, I can tell
Why
you.
not?
Why
You know
not?
what?
I can tell you everything that happened in the movie. I know everything.
Because people are
happened.
spoilers.
Oh, I search out a spoiler. So
But I don't mind spoilers.
Me neither.
I do. Like with that
What?
movie,
I-
because it's so.
Because the
because
Dr.
I've
Umar
heard so many
said-
different.
Not Dr.
It was so.
Umar.
It was. I heard from a woman
Mhm.
that it was too. There was no masculinity,
Yes,
and the females took on the
it was Woman
masculine
King
role.
Part 2. I heard that.
Right, and I'm like,
I
that
heard
kind of
that.
turned me off
I heard
a little
that.
bit because last one was King.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
But
it
that ain't gonna
was
turn me off though.
You know.
I know what
No,
the
for
whole-
sure,
I know what
but-
the goal of the movie was.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not
for
gonna-
sure.
Because in the comic, Shuri becomes.
Black Panther.
No, for
and
sure.
She worse than T'Challa. She out here murking niggas. So like, it's different.
I
when she
mean,
put the
it's.
joint
I
on,
believe
you
it's
know what I'm
definitely noteworthy. I'm not a crier in movies. But there was a moment I was just kind of like, it was a tearjerker, and then like the memorial they do to Chadwick Boseman in the beginning is kind of just like, wow.
Oh yeah,
like
I only cry. I only cry when Jesus died.
yeah, the passion. Of
I
the
didn't-
Christ.
Christ. I was just like,
Oh, yeah.
No, fact, like
Passion
when
of
you
Christ.
saw his ribs.
yeah. The fact that I read Passion of Christ on the screen, I was amazed.
But that
Oh.
scene where you see the rib that
Yeah.
actually happened to Jim Caviezel. That's why he said the person who whipped him missed the joint. So when you see it in rip, that actually happened to him.
And number two, I'm so slow. I was that slow. I was. I didn't realize until years later that was Jim Caviezel or whoever.
Yeah.
I thought it was Mel Gibson. I thought somebody told me.
Who
it
is who is that?
Jim Caviezel, he's an actor,
That's all right.
but
What does he play them?
Jesus.
Yeah, right.
a lot of people don't know a lot of his work because he's done a lot of foreign work. But that was his like biggest That
Oh,
was his
okay.
biggest
Yeah.
role. And
Okay.
he even said because of that, he said he knew it was God because when he got the role, he was 33.
Juju, good morning.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then he got hit with the cat of nine tails twice.
Mm,
Dislocated his shoulder carrying the cross and got electrocuted on the cross.
mm.
How?
They
You
were
know,
doing the
private,
scene.
private you.
Right.
they were doing the scene, and it was during a storm. Hit the cross, and he also talked about how they were getting ready to prep, and around the cross where Jesus was, it was a whole bunch of snakes, so they had to remove snakes off the actual scene. Like he's like, so he knew it was a God divine movie, but
No, that's sweet.
yeah. So Angela, shout out to you.
No, back,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
get from Angela to Jesus.
No, facts.
Because you know what, she probably does need to play the next mother of Jesus at this point.
We definitely need.
We need a black Jesus.
like a good high quality Black Jesus
Yeah.
movie. Like Passion.
Like I feel like I would do
Passion
great.
of Black.
The Passion 2.
I would be the passion of Yeshua. Yeshua.
I'm a shit.
I would be a great Jesus. I would be.
I
would be a
Who
great.
said
I'll be a great
be that now. Be
Right. Be now.
I would
Walk
play a
into
great
it.
Jesus
Walk into it
in the
now,
movie.
Kevin. Answer the call.
Embody it.
But yeah,
Julia said good morning.
Good morning.
unfortunately, we lost Twitch.
Yes.
This was a hit. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
like
facts. No.
his
Somebody
energy.
Crystal, absolutely.
Suicide is
Mental health is a real thing.
real, man. Mental health.
I'm going to say a thing. Dan, you want to say? I feel like you have something to say. You go first.
No. You go.
Because I'm gonna. We're here after the fact. Always.
Mhm.
Always.
Mental health. Yada yada.
Right.
No, and I mean no disrespect with yada yada.
Mhm.
But this rhetoric comes after we've lost or transitioned somebody.
Yeah.
But truly, what are the identifying factors that will help somebody on the outside know
Yeah.
that somebody is struggling when, and this is just valid, they've been the life of the party.
Mm-hmm.
They are accustomed to being on all the time. And I guess, and I may answer my own statement here. It's time to be tapped into your partner, your man, your family, and no longer dismissing light things.
Well, his wife, I did watch the interview with his wife. His wife said that a couple of days before it happened, she did call the police to do a wellness evaluation on him because she said something with him wasn't right, and the police refused to take action. So she was just like, okay, I'm gonna just be present. And then the moment that she was not present was when it happened.
Yeah.
So I mean, in those kind of cases, especially because I
Should be
think,
able to sue the police.
and that's what I'm saying.
You gotta
A
hold
lot
them
of these,
responsible.
especially here and down south, is where I see it the most. Wellness checks are not followed through a lot with the Buffalo police here.
Thank
You
Keisha.
literally-
Thank you, Keisha.
You
Go ahead.
literally have to like force something with crisis services to come to their house, because if you tell the police this person we need a wellness check,
Right.
they will do the most basic stuff, and even if the person is presenting, they won't deal with it. Like, and this especially, and this is also down south, wellness checks, you can fake a wellness check and they'll let you go. I personally know somebody, they did a wellness check on them and they were like, oh, they're fine, person a couple hours later tried to walk into traffic. Like,
Yeah.
it's a group effort. But for her, I was like, you do need to sue the police department, because
Yeah.
she did what she tried to
Because
to help.
this
What else do you
is
do other than go to the hospital? Right?
yeah.
Right.
Because
and she couldn't force them to go.
right, can't force them to go, and then it's very heartbreaking because even to give the police grace, once we come and do our questions, then what?
Right.
Like you
Yeah.
know,
It's
like so the question,
it's supposed to be a process.
right? So
Yeah.
the question I would say with a wellness check is the fact that as long as you're not causing self harm, you all right, you good. And in that moment, you can always seem like, no, I'm not. I'm good. Whatever. You're not being domestic. You're not causing
Right.
chaotic. So
Yeah.
I think that let's add to what that process of a wellness check should include.
Yeah.
Because how often have we lost our men because somebody did have a psychotic episode
Right.
and they took that as a violent episode and now he got shot.
Yeah.
And I just want us. We have ideas of remedies, but like when you're in it, because every man takes the role of manhood to a degree, and we're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And we're trying to smile our way through it, and we're trying to navigate through it. And I'm going to say this, and I'm not saying that this is the situation for Twitch, but then having no outlet to lean on for real. Because when we try to lean on an outlet, we've been shut down emotionally, we've been dogged, disrespected, we've been these things, but you keep telling us, oh, you can come talk to me, but when I come and express myself to you, the response you give me, I don't want to say nothing no more.
Yeah.
Nobody want to have, let's have that discussion, like legit. It's one thing to figure out within myself, like who am I talking to, who am I go to, but it's the moments that I try to, that I get shut down, that are discouraging. And it's like, how do I find balance? Because based on the public view, happy go lucky DJ, funny.
Because he did a crazy TikTok the day before he killed himself.
Right.
Like,
trying because what it is I'm trying to find
Right.
the joys where I can, but sometimes I realize that some days it's heavy, it's a lot. It's and this is not to be against him, her, but it's a lot to be a man.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot to try to provide. It's a lot to be strong. It's a lot to be breadwinner. It's a lot to try to hold these roles down and to be father and to be husband and to be these things and to be, oh, I look to you because you can, because I did, but now I can't and I don't know what's to happen.
Yeah.
Then I have my own personal traumas that you're not privy to the details of them, because they might challenge my masculinity.
Right.
So I can't expose that to you. They might challenge the fact that, yo, I'm having thoughts to go places that you never knew I even thought about going. But can I really come and express that to you,
right,
as a partner, as a wife, without you looking at me funny?
Facts.
So it's like,
and this is why I'm an advocate for Black men seeking help through therapy. And because I have done the studies, the demographic, to least report depression and anxiety are Black men. And so, like, I'm not saying this is the case with Twitch. I don't know if he was going to a therapist. And I'm not disrespecting his wife or his situation. I'm just saying, in these situations, I don't know what it's like to be a Black man at all. I know the struggles of being a Black educated preacher woman. It's a lot. Please, there are facilities, and I've been saying this all for the last couple of the last couple of broadcasts. If you need information, I will do. If I have to do a commercial and put the information on a commercial, I just want the Black man to get the help that they need with therapy.
What I'm going to say this for the Black man, I think that
because there are Black male therapists in this area,
you're going to have to do better than just providing information. You have to set that room environment for a collective unit of men to be able to express themselves.
I was going to say, I was like, I think really what men really want, just like what women wanted at one time and probably still want now, is really just to be heard.
Yeah.
It's not really, I don't really need anybody necessarily to fix my problem right away. I know that my issue is not a right away fixing problem.
Yeah.
Now God can do anything and everything. You know what I mean? I know that that's good. That's fine. You know what I mean? But when I'm in my moments and my moods where I don't feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just want to talk
about it.
Right.
But that's a common misconception that therapy does. It's not always to fix things. Sometimes it is just a space to talk. When I meet with my therapist,
I'm not even talking about therapy.
Yeah, just
because therapy is going to be therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
If you can, I say you should try it.
Yeah.
Even if you just try it for a month or two,
For example,
I say give it a thing. But when
just
I'm saying
daily,
like
just
living,
living.
men just want to be heard.
Like,
I mean, like Frank was saying, what needs to happen, and
Samson.
so this is a little bit aggravating because there's always every time I'm trying to do something, it's like, hey, you want to start Bible study? Should I start Bible study? What I'm gonna do Bible study? Whatever. But what we really need is just a time just to have a conversation with other men.
It doesn't have to be deep.
It ain't gotta be.
It don't
deep.
gotta be
It
like.
ain't gotta be
That's-
like.
That's
It could be just me call every dude
Right.
family every Thursday or every Tuesday. We gonna
we meet
we
every
gonna,
third
we
Thursday.
gonna run on Disney.
Right.
We gonna go to Denny's or we gonna show up at somebody's house and they wife they gonna go take the kids. They gonna go and we gonna have a couple hours and we just gonna We're gonna
express.
vibe and we gonna talk.
Morning, Mama Y.
Yeah. And then it's like for also, and I just think of, and the story that came to mind was Samson, because Samson was known for his strength, not his weakness.
Right.
Mhm.
He was known
Weakness
for
was these females.
right. No, exactly. And what happened was he found himself laying in the lap of a woman repeatedly on a constant basis. And now watch, we get in trouble. Through all of the hiding he did, he finally revealed the truth about himself. And then she took that truth and sold it to the next man.
Yep.
Which now caused him to be cut. But you know what I'm saying? Like men are strong. Women, y'all strong. I get it. This is just not your moment. So breathe. It's just no shot to y'all. I just want to let y'all know. Oh, we strong too. I
just sat back and stretched.
No.
Frank said something that was a little sexist.
But we're strong and we try. And what happens is, yes, we got guards up. Yes, we're hesitant. Yes, it may take a minute. But when we do that, open up ourselves, how you handle that moment. Because I think somebody else said this on the TikTok I was watching. Because you only have one moment for me to express myself, and you take that as a dig, disrespect, use it against me. You got one. I'm gonna say this clear to every up and coming husband and wife. You got one time to really come at me with something that vulnerable that I told you, or that we're going through, that I said to you in private and to you between us, to get out, for me to start building walls again. Now you got to tear these walls down again. But the fact that you've come at me sideways, or you took my sensitive moment, you made it a joke, or you took it some kind of way. Now I don't feel as if you're no longer my safe space with my truths.
Right. Yeah.
And so that means that, I love you. Yeah, we still moving, we still grooving. We good. I love you. And that, but I don't feel as comfortable talking to you with the details of my heart.
Right.
Pieces of it, but there's certain parts of my life that's like, yo.
Right. Now I'm gonna go on the other end and hold some accountability.
Valid.
Men at the same time, you need the space, but at the same time, you need to speak up.
Valid.
In general.
Valid.
Even if you're not being heard, to tell somebody.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Facts.
And you gotta,
regardless of, and it don't matter where it's at.
Yes.
You could be having a conversation at work with whoever you haven't, and you just bring it up. And you could just bring it up and leave it.
Legit.
But get it off your chest.
Yeah, and sometimes as men, because we are protectors, we will refrain from saying our truth to preserve her feelings. Like, you're going through enough already that I'm not gonna add this to you, so I'm gonna hold it.
We do it with our wives. With
Yeah,
our kids,
kids.
all
No,
of
valid.
us. Sometimes you just want to be like, yo, you just not.
Yeah.
You ain't got it, Brody.
And this is why I said Fire 716 Man Cave Mondays.
Yeah.
No,
because the thing, it can't be
it's not a public.
It gotta be.
It gotta be more intimate.
It's intimate.
For sure.
Just gotta.
It's personal.
It can't be a outside.
No, I meant as far as like having discussion, like general discussions
Oh.
about the needs
because
of men.
It got to be a safe place. It got to be inside. And it got to be. It is.
But at the same, like I said, gotta be some accountability to
Absolutely.
it. If you not gonna open up and you ain't gonna say nothing either, you can't. I'm gonna be sad for what happens after, but I'm not gonna hold that with me.
Yes.
Because you didn't say nothing to me.
To me, why you had the.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. Dudes could be, we joke and we laugh about some stuff. And, sometimes you might say something I might not necessarily take serious the first time you say it to me. You know what I mean? Or because I know how I can be, tell me something and I'll go into, well, Brody, like,
For real. Like,
maybe you need to chill.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like, yo, when you was doing that the other day, like maybe you just shouldn't be doing that no more. You don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's also not a
And
lot of
sometimes
people
you
out
can be
here doing
judgmental
that.
and it is what it is. But like I said, I think my accountability for it is that you, as men, I understand we hold walls up. I understand that it's hard to be open, but it's very important to say whatever you got to say, even if you just go outside and just yell it into the sky. Just say something.
I'm giving up on
That's
you.
all.
Juliet, go ahead, Kevin.
No, I just feel like, but also there's not a lot of men that hold other men accountable for the things that they do.
Yeah.
Friend or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see a friend making a whole left turn and he doing him. He got his own things. I got my own things. You know, he'll figure it out. But that's what's crippling
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
as men.
Yeah.
Because there's no
Julia said back in the day we had social clubs. Men and women had a safe place to socialize and gather. It really was important to us as people to have support, to be heard, and to be seen outside of work and the family. Valid, because there are certain things that and you may not like this, that I, even as my wife being my best friend, that I wouldn't express to her at certain times.
Mm-hmm.
Because my wife, where you at right now, what you got going on, I'm just not gonna, I don't find it right now. I just don't think the timing is proper to have a deep discussion concerning what's really happening on the other side of the thought, because we already got enough going on.
Yeah.
But that unturned and not dealt with now builds up.
Right.
And then here we go in the room by myself, building up, and then adding to that, and then creating narratives. Like it's a pile up, and yeah. So you got some. My wife was just talking, like we gotta just talk daily more.
Facts.
And then don't get offended when I express how I feel. Don't get angry. Don't get mad, because as I express, you express. When you open that door, don't make this uncomfortable.
Facts.
Because if that's the case, I'm not going to come here. I'm not going to uncomfortable.
It's already uncomfortable.
It's already.
Yeah.
It's already, and I don't need added anything from anybody. So I think that a place for men to come and really just talk 100.
Yeah.
Because y'all don't want the truth. Because some men don't want to cheat, but got the thought to cheat, and then expressed it. And now the thought is running rapid in the mind. I need to get out. Listen, Doc, I ain't gonna hold you. I want my wife to do yam yam. And you're like, oh, Frank, that's just light. Y'all don't understand the importance of intimacy.
Yeah.
And what that is, and why I feel the way I feel. But I can't tell you because you want to get offended when I tell you. Yeah, I mean, it's just
you're not doing certain stuff.
And that's why I go there.
It's gonna make it seem like you ain't doing your job or something. It's like,
Fact.
Right.
It's not an attack.
Like that.
It's not an attack.
But we just need to be able to express ourselves freely, and that's not only just relationship in that aspect. Just
in general.
Just in general.
No,
just in,
fact.
Even if something stupid.
From stupid.
Like even if it causes friction, though.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we have those discussions in our head. Oh, that's gonna cause a problem, so I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Not gonna even say.
But then you actually say it, and she may or may not, you know what I'm saying, take it left.
Valid.
You know what I'm saying?
Valid.
So
Valid.
we gotta say it, even if it hurts.
I know we're saying a lot of things, but shout out to the black woman.
No, yeah, facts.
No, facts, for
facts.
sure.
Yeah, shout out to the one man. I'm not going to knock you.
Yeah, try.
You know, and for sure, it's a you. I'm gonna say it how we talked about earlier. You have to be open to what's happening in your relationship, in your connections with your loved ones and your families and your spouse, and don't just assume everything is always okay. But then nobody want to be nosy. Get in my business. In my business. Yes.
Yeah.
But that's all, like I said, you just need a place, need people that just have conversations with.
For sure.
That's cool enough. Even if we're gonna say some wild stuff.
Well, yeah.
Right. Facts.
I'm always
wow. I'm a wild dog.
I'm always saying so wild, you know what I mean? So,
that's great.
Oh, catch up.
Other thing, what's up? What else is there? We took a lap.
Oh, I'm back. Okay. I was like, oh, okay. Albie Shore is a proud recipient of a new liver after being in a coma for 2 months.
Okay, Albie.
So we're excited he finally got a liver.
Right.
The guy who attacked Dave Chappelle pleads no contest and receives 270 days in jail on a misdemeanor. So the guy who attacked Dave Chappelle on the stage got 270 days, but he's also a suspect in an unrelated attempted murder charge. So
what?
Whoa, Jamal.
People with words need to sit down.
No, valid.
A white professor at Winston-Salem State University in HBCU had a student arrested this morning for not apologizing to her after she raised her voice in response to the professor raising her voice. So the professor raised her voice. The girl, who's the professor, is obviously white. Okay. Raised her voice at a student. The student reciprocated the raising of the tones, and she was like, "You gonna apologize to me?" And the girl was like, "H no." And the professor called the police and said she was being aggressive, and got the girl arrested. Now I watched the video, and I was like, So when the police came, girl did buck up. She was like, "You gonna get me arrested over the fact I'm not apologizing to you?" Like, and the professor was like, "Take her out." So, sir, please know, at an HBCU doing this, you gonna get got.
I would have been
Oh,
back.
yeah.
I would have been.
Oh, my
you,
God.
you better come back with the whole NAACP board. She better come to the. Listen,
How I see
I don't even
it,
know if she
during class
She barking at
when it happened, the whole class was supposed to erupt.
Facts. No,
No, 'cause,
facts.
like-
supposed to go up.
valid.
And
valid.
then-
No, like the students was like telling the professor, like, "Yo, you need to calm down."
Yeah,
like,
you need to chill.
and
Good morning,
so
doctor.
it was pretty much. I think the professor took it as like, okay, all the black students are coming against the one white professor, and to kill this, we just gonna call the police and have the issue removed. But your issue was that you raised your voice in the first place.
I'm going to the dean. We're gonna have a whole. We about to all have a sit down and have a conversation about this one.
But
Right
yeah,
here, right
so
here.
out
Real
here
fast.
failing. Dionne Warwick confirmed that that Tiana Taylor will be playing her in her life biopic.
You know they got strong
Yo.
jaws. They could.
They do. They look alike. They do look alike.
Strong.
The only
They
thing
got
that's different is
strong
that
jaws.
Tiana Taylor got really large nostrils. Like she be breathing
Oh,
in all
yeah.
the O2.
Yeah.
All the O2
And Dionne Warwick has never been cut
like that.
like
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Like-
but valid.
but
yeah.
she's perfect for it. Tyler Perry sets to do a World War II movie, 6 AAA, and it's about
Doctor. I'm sorry.
it's about the
what I said.
battalion of 855 of black women who were sent to Europe during the time of World War II. So congratulations to Tyler Perry stepping out the box.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry box.
Yeah, no, right.
No facts.
Let me have the box that I created for myself. But yeah,
Right.
wow.
Stepping
It's
out
his
the
box to step out of.
Medea
Right.
box. Jane Fonda's cancer is now in
Better ways.
remission.
Hey, shout
So
out to-
congratulations,
Who's that?
Jane Fonda.
Teach us.
don't you wanna Fonda?
That's Fanta.
Jane Fonda
Fonda.
was the woman who originally started like the James Fonda.
Oh, she made the pop, Fanta?
No, she used to do dance videos back in the day. She was in Grace and Frankie, the TV show now. God, don't even worry about it. But no, she the cancer is in remission, and she has cheated death once again because she is 84.
Okay.
Sure, her Betty White.
Former officer Aaron Dean convicted for the manslaughter of the shooting of death of Atiana Jefferson. So he is convicted. So we got
The
some kind.
aerobics lady.
Ah,
Yeah, Jane.
You don't know who she is.
He don't know.
Jacqueline Juicer power.
Don't worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
Jack.
Adidas and Pumas reached out to Kyrie Irving for potential sneaker deal.
Because
Come on,
because they
Miss
have
They
Kyrie
need a
got
black
it.
face.
they have to replace.
The black face.
Listen to me. I'm gonna say this real
But
quick.
he just only got Negroes.
Right.
Only got Negroes.
I'm going to say
I know
this.
No white people.
I'm gonna say this that
Everywhere.
when you got to be ready for transition,
Mm-hmm.
because when somebody fades, leave, departs, or whatever, there is an open spot for somebody, and you better be ready when they pull up.
Go to
I'm gonna say.
Puma, Kyrie, because I need that. I like.
Let's go
I
Puma,
like Puma
for
shoes.
big-feeted people,
I like Puma shoes.
like 16, 17, 18,
Nice. They nice and relaxing.
19. You know, what's on my feet now?
Yo, that's an expensive shoe.
He got Shaquille O'Neal feet.
They're not that bad.
I like Pumas though.
They too young. I mean, they're not that bad.
I wear 13 now.
Right, that's a little extra skin.
No facts. I'm just saying.
The last thing I have is the 5 officers that shot Ronald Green in 2019 have now been charged, and they are facing major sentences for the mistaken death of Ronald Green.
I need life for everybody.
Well, the charges include one single count of negligence, a homicide. Other ones were Yep. 10 counts of malfeasance and yes.
What is malfeasance?
I'm trying to find the most basic way to.
Just
Yeah, just Google a definition.
Hey Siri, what is malfeasance?
Because how I'm gonna describe it will confuse you more.
Hey Siri, what is malfeasance?
No, I just thought about it. Up and down spell.
Here's what I found.
You ain't no good neither. You want to talk it out loud.
He ain't your friend. Should have got you an English Google lady.
Look at his face. See?
All right, time of failure to discharge public obligation existing by count. This is not valid. This is misfinances.
We'll get him a full definition.
Because the people want to know if you're online and you know, tell me. Okay, repeat.
So that's what I had with Hot Topic.
Hot topics.
All right, random.
Random. Go ahead.
It's a show called Kindred on Hulu.
Oh, that is actually a famous Octavia Butler book. Octavia Butler
Yes.
is a black woman who is one of the first black women to write science fiction novels.
Wrongdoing.
Oh,
for
word.
Black people,
Wrongdoing.
Wrongdoing.
including black people. Shout out to Octavia Butler.
No,
even though
facts.
she is dead. But shout out to her. Anyway, Kindred, I read the book. I loved it.
Watch the movie. Watch the show.
The show is probably crazy. I can't watch the show. Once again, I read the book. It's going to make me mad.
No,
So, like,
no. Watch the show.
I just know.
Watch the show.
I know
It's a series?
I know it's fire.
It's
Yeah,
a series.
It's on Amazon, right?
It's on
Hulu.
Hulu. I saw the advertisement for
Fire.
it, but I know the current state of the sensitivity of my spirit right now. So I'm like,
No, it's fire.
no, trust.
Oh.
No, I'm just no. I know I'm
It's
saying it may be fire,
fire.
but when my spirit is super sensitive right now, so I can't take it.
So, like,
Boo.
Not
I'm
boo.
just playing. I'm just playing.
I'ma
I
tell
love
you.
you.
I'm
sorry.
gonna smother him in his sleep.
yeah, definitely gonna check that out. If you ever get
Yeah.
a chance, go on
No
YouTube,
facts.
Yeah.
support
What
it.
is it about?
So-
It's about a
Kendra
black
song?
woman.
Yes.
Her husband,
Yeah.
who is actually white. They moved to California, and they move into this house, and in this house, she experiences time travel,
But she thinks it's sleepwalking.
but she thinks she's falling asleep and she's just dreaming in the beginning.
Mm.
And she pretty much switches, not necessarily switches bodies because the other person doesn't go where she is, but she goes back to slavery time, and so she experiences slavery.
Got you.
Okay, but the show
I
is
think it's like 1960 something though.
But it's a
in the
show.
regular-
But now it's a show, and it's
the
It's on
show is different. The show is a girl who moves from New York to California,
yeah.
That's how the book
and
goes.
and she meets this guy, and she ended up calling him over one night. Long story short,
Yeah.
she sleepwalks, but he actually sees her disappear when
Yeah.
she time traveled.
Mm.
So it caused her to it helped. You know how in situations like in movies like this, there's you're crazy, and nobody actually sees it happen.
Mhm.
This is different. Now it's both of them experiencing slavery. The white guy never knowing, you know what I'm saying, what slavery is like or what it, but the privilege you get from it, and then seeing this girl that he falls in love with eventually, but seeing how she gets treated because of it is completely.
Right.
It's
All right,
just
you gotta
like-
check it
it's-
out.
You gotta check it out.
Check it
But
out.
like, how did that sound like it's speeding through the book.
Got you.
So if you ever get a chance,
Oh, got you.
read the book.
But yeah,
Because eventually
but yeah,
it happens in the book.
yeah.
Like in the beginning, he sees it happen first.
Oh, so he's seen it
He
first.
sees, because like I said, in the
All
actual.
right, we will have
man,
a fiery book review.
No, facts.
At some point, and that's good. So we can check it out.
Yeah, please take that.
I did watch Emancipation.
how was it?
It was good.
Is it new?
It's new. With,
Yeah,
Will Smith.
Sharita, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna look it
Yeah,
up.
it was good. It's like still slavery times, but he did good.
I still got the book.
It's going down, y'all. 576. When we get back, local news. We going to New York City, y'all. So
New
make sure
York,
y'all,
New York.
Y'all,
Yeah,
just
with my
just rock with us.
New York
With
Live.
my hustlers.
Yeah, we're going by way of Syracuse and then New York City today, and we're just going to support the station.
Promote.
Promote the station or whatever. So it's going down. 5716 Big Frank in the morning.
Syracuse, then you go down instead of going across.
Huh?
So you would go to Syracuse, then you go.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city councilman. I'm here at Fire 716 Radio, and I'm asking you to tune in on Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having some conversations that's super relevant but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you download the Fire 716 app. See you then.
Driving through
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here in Jack Faith Hope Club. I am so excited to announce that you can now catch me right here on Fire 716 Radio each and every Monday for Inject Mondays at 7 p.m. So go ahead and download the app and rock out with your girl. Again, that's each and every Monday at 7 p.m. Tune in and have a good time with us.
Hey, it's Big Frank, the owner of Fire.
Driving through Virginia.
Virginia
Wish
is
you a Merry
Oh my
Christmas and
goodness.
a Happy Holidays.
no,
Nah,
even with
it's-
no
Just
traffic.
with quick news that the Gospel Mission is doing a free meal on the 20th, I believe. They're doing a free meal at the Gospel Mission. For more information, you can call the Gospel Mission. They'll tell you about it. As far as that 16 Big Frank in the morning, just I didn't have a flyer on me, so I had to do my best. Get ready to get into some local news. What's happening around the region in the city, Western New York?
Okay. Erie County District Attorney John F. Flynn announced Thursday that a Buffalo man was sentenced 35 years to life for a crime that he committed on December 4th, 2020. Calvin D. Clemens intentionally shot the victim with an illegal weapon. The victim, 17-year-old Felix Aguirre, was sitting inside a vehicle on Lindell Street in Buffalo at the time of the shooting. So Clemens got 35 years to life.
As you should.
Yeah. Out here killing people. Sorry, trying to get to.
Ain't that terrible? I sing that song. Go ahead.
You deserve it.
That's the first thing I thought of.
The Buffalo Police Department announced Thursday that a search warrant was conducted on the first block of Texas Street in Buffalo. Search warrant was conducted by the Buffalo Police Intelligence Unit along with Buffalo SWAT team, ATF, and the FBI Safe Streets Task Force. Among the items recovered were loaded handguns, ammunition, a bag of suspected cocaine, and drug paraphernalia. The weapon recovered was a .40 caliber Smith and Wesson. Smith and Wesson, loaded with 10 rounds. 2 individuals were arrested during the seizure: 51-year-old Daryl Delaney and 56-year-old Fred Johnson, both of Buffalo.
That's
Yeah.
Y'all
side,
too old,
side
bro.
note, that's a pretty gun. Anyway,
It really is like,
Facts.
I was like, oh, they confiscated a real good gun. And plus y'all too old, 50.
Yeah, way too old to be doing that.
Listen, I'm realizing that old folks got young folks problems too, because the man, I can't say because at a set establishment just got shot in the foot for a drug deal going bad. He's 56. They are crackheads who are still 70 and 80. Like you is still.
Sorry.
When they stop, they gonna pass on.
In fact, this been keeping me.
That's on Wednesday. 21-year-old Caleb Grooms of Buffalo pleaded guilty.
My heart. I can't. My heart. Oh, I can't. I'm not ready.
Negro,
But
get
read.
ready.
But I can't.
No,
Go
that's
ahead.
real. That hit home.
Dag, it hit home. I want to cry. Go ahead.
Pleaded guilty to one count of first-degree murder.
Jeez.
He allegedly stabbed 18-year-old Malcolm Davis while committing a burglary on the Lower East Lane city in Buffalo, New York. He pleaded guilty to the highest charge, and he'll be scheduled to return on February 2nd, 2023, and face maximum sentence of life in prison without parole.
Come on. No.
Yeah, no, that's wild. Nah.
I feel like the villain that I just read that for some reason.
Not the villain. I just didn't see his
He
name
just-
for a minute, but I've been thinking about him. Like last week, I was thinking about him, and as a kid, just cool. High school, just cool. I mean, it's Caleb. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
like for me, I guess if you don't know who he is, I probably won't give the details like that probably over the air, but just know that close, like cool, like
Yeah.
like his brother's my son, like kind of
No,
quite
legit.
close, like family close. And to hear that just breaks my heart when whatever it was could have been a conversation.
Right.
However you feel could have been dealt with. But not having that outlet or feeling safe, even as a young kid, to express really what's going on the inside, and to respond in some type of way. But also growing up in Buffalo and not being pressed, like I'm not going to be bullied. I don't know the whole situation, but not being bullied by anybody. This is the last day. Like, no, this is a kid who has gone through sickness and disease and overcome and like, yo.
Now his life over.
Done. And it's like, never would have thought.
Right.
Never could have imagined.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Man, that thing hurt. When you said his name, I already knew it was coming. I just knew.
Because we just months ago read about him.
Yeah. We had the situation, and
wow.
Hopefully you don't know this person, because now I feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
It is what it is. It's just it hit home.
It hit home. It's like my brother going walking across the street. That's like my stepbrother. I'm on the couch watching TV, and he walking across the street in handcuffs. What's happening? Now I gotta go call and find out what's going on. Right. Yolanda, good morning. But go ahead.
A 21-year-old Jeremiah Johnson.
Leave her alone.
I literally see. That's how you know you got the Holy Ghost, because what was about to come out didn't come out. 21-year-old Jeremiah Johnson was sentenced to 13 years in prison for his role in July 2021 of a drive-by shooting. The victim was 17 years. The 17-year-old and the victim is paralyzed for the rest of their life. So that person got 17 years in prison, and I think that's all I had. I had news on the young lady who the one that she drove through. They said she drove through the protest and killed the cop.
Yeah.
They said that she's scheduled for sentencing. I don't think that really happened, but they said that she's that she really intentionally.
The problem is that somebody was in there. Allegedly, I think that's what I heard. Somebody was shot already in the car. He was trying to get to a place. Like there were other things happening in the car. Right. That was just like.
Yeah. Like what they're trying to charge her was willful intent to kill the cop.
Oh wow.
And she was like Frank was saying, she was literally trying to get through the crowd because it was an emergency situation. And to be honest, the cop was copping, and you won't listen to me.
But it was cops. It was the line of we could have turned down the street and went down Olympic.
Yeah. Legit.
But when I looked at the video, it was like where I don't know where the video was cut. When I saw the actual video, the car was surrounded, so it was like she couldn't turn nowhere but go straight.
So what? So this is the other protesters out here protesting, and it's full of people. It's valid. But to get to the hospital, I think ideally she was just trying to get to the 33. We could do whatever. But we could have. But you know. That's retrospect in the moment. Right. But I just pray. Man, you just got to be.
Because she wasn't. They're trying to say she willfully, like because of the protest situation, she was on purpose trying to kill the guy. And that wasn't the case.
That wasn't the case. Yeah, that wasn't her.
That's what we have in local news.
I was about to say something else about local news. Oh, ECMC is struggling with staffing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
I know about this personally because I just talked to my dad about it. So apparently they hired a bunch of people. And while they were vetting them, they hired them before it was over. And then they had to fire a bunch of people because they were felons.
Oh,
her name was Deanna Davis.
And now they have a shortage where had people at once. So now they don't have nobody cooking in there because even my I have insider info. I ain't gonna tell you. Told me, but I think I already did. But if you wasn't listening, you wasn't listening. That now they sending trays upstairs, and I'm talking about the people that can't move, can't do nothing. They sending hot and cold trays upstairs and having the nurses and them who are already understaffed.
Yeah.
Where they were already having issues feeding them in general. Oh, wow. Now they have to make the food.
So Emmanuel Rutherford, for her, you need a job. You're not a felon.
Right, there you go.
Apply. And choose a day to volunteer here, but apply.
Because they were already dealing with short staff for
that was
a
like
minute, but now
that's crazy.
All across the board.
Yeah.
Listen, it's going down, y'all. Big Frank in the morning. When we get back, we're gonna get into a final thought You don't want to miss that. Just give me 37 seconds of some music breaks. Thank you. Mama did.
Go ahead, get on that.
Peter came through with the sniper. What happened?
Don't he have to get civil?
Where for what?
He work at, I couldn't even man. He doesn't, but he was at a point in his life where he was always maintain.
I've got to say
Here we go, guys. Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. Jay Sharik, have on air. Night. You want to give our final thought before we get up out of here and head to New York City? Listen, y'all. Birds of a feather flock with feathers. Not ready. No, I'm nothing. Not yet. What's your words for the people? Inspire them, encourage them, so they can make it to Sunday. Nothing. All right. Good. Good.
I guess my words of inspiration is really take the limits off of yourself. You got to stop limiting to yourself to what you think is your own kind of capacity, because you truly don't know what's in you until you take the limits off of yourself. So it's that time. Take the limits off and find who you are so you can achieve the goals and dreams that you need to. It's just we getting too old out here to just be procrastinating and limiting ourselves. You have so much in you. But when you find what's in you, hone the gift.
Yeah.
Hone it. Don't just be out here and be a vagabond. Just hone the gift. Do what you got to do.
Kevin.
Deep Kevin. Deep Kevin.
Despite everything they say, they're going to have to come back and apologize. Let them talk. Stay silent. Yeah.
Daniel.
Why the Bill Cosby juggle? Like, if y'all don't see this online, he gave the Bill Cosby is jiggling face. Like, what is going on?
Go ahead.
Pudding pop.
Go ahead, sir.
This one's gonna be fun.
Kevin just crackling.
Bro.
Go ahead, Daniel. Go ahead.
This one is gonna be for the parents. Be involved.
Yeah.
Now this is no shots at anybody that has to put that money in front of the time, because if you don't make the money, your kids ain't got no time.
No valid.
Not putting that against nobody, but there are people out here who you can be relevant, and I'm talking to you. Take the time.
Yeah.
If for nothing else, and I can be guilty of this. If nothing else, to talk and to be involved in the things in which your children do. And that don't necessarily mean go to every sports game. It don't mean to or like, every single quiz bowl, every single one, because sometimes you gotta work, whatever. But I'm talking about schoolwork, things that you can helicopter. Schoolwork, tests, how they acting in school. Be involved in your children's education, in their behavior, and be ready to be accountable.
Yeah.
When negative things come. You okay acting a fool in school? It's because, and you get mad at them acting a fool in school, or you get mad at the teacher. You need to think about how you let them act a fool at your house. And now you might not see it as them acting the fool, but they acting the fool because if they's at somebody else's mother house,
It wouldn't be okay.
all right, thank you.
All right.
So be accountable and be relevant in your children's lives because your children needs you to care more than you care right now.
All right, here we go. Every chain has got a weak link. I might be weak, yeah, but I give you strength. Oh, yeah. You told me to leave you alone. My father said, come on home. The doctor said, take it easy, but your loving is much too strong. And then it says, but one of these mornings, the chain is going to break. But up until that day, I'm going to take all I can take. I want to let you know that what's been holding you is getting ready to let you go. What's been grabbing onto you and keeping you stuck in the same pattern of just the cycles and the circles is getting ready to let you go. And when it lets you go, don't you dare go back to grab it, to entertain it, to deal with it. I'm talking about mindset. I'm talking about thinking. I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking emotionally. It is time to advance to the next phase. And it does not start later on down tomorrow. It starts today. You are top tier. You are somebody. Don't you reduce yourself. Don't belittle yourself. Don't you suffer. Don't you settle. And don't you dare let nan inward, ignorant person, I mean that in its true definition, take you outside of the place that you're supposed to occupy because you are somebody.
Amen.
The gospel of Chain of Food.
It's going down. I'll holla at y'all. It's been good. It's been real. Peace, love.
They're going to New
Until-
York.
We're going to New York.
We'll
We
be
going
on.
to
We'll
New
probably be
York.
live at
We'll
some
be
point.
live at some point. We'll be. We will be.
We're live even when we're off
Oh,
live.
facts.
So understand that.
Yes, we out here. So it's going down. 5716. Peace, love, and soul.
Wow.
Wow.